Hey guys, it's Brandon Miniman from Pocketnow.com. The Motorola Droid RAZR and Droid RAZR MAXX now have ice cream sandwich, and with it a less intrusive version of MotoBlur. Is it any good? Let's find out in this video. Alright, let's get started. We'll go right to the lock screen, which has that updated ice cream sandwich look and feel. You can drag it into a variety of apps. This is most likely configurable, so you can set your favorite apps there. And up here, if this thing would go away, we've got what looks to be a quick toggle. Yes, between vibrate and sound on, so that you can quickly, without having to unlock the screen, go into a different profile. So let's unlock the display here. This is a widget I actually added earlier. So I haven't added any apps onto this yet. It's completely stock. We're just going to move around and see the fluidity of the interface. We're going to see what the various components look like. So the notification shade, slightly different than stock ice cream sandwich. It looks a little bit different, but we've got that functionality where we can swipe off individual notifications, and we can also jump into settings from here, which is always nice. And we've got the ice cream sandwich style toggles, and what is really a nice looking settings menu. It's kind of a combination between what HTC, Samsung likes to do with their lots of color in the settings, and what stock ice cream sandwich looks like, which is no color at all. So kind of a nice combination of both. It's really compact. If we go to About Phone, we are on 4.0.4, so the absolute latest version of ice cream sandwich. No word yet if this is going to be upgraded to Jelly Bean, although certainly the development community will make it possible once Android source code is released. So we've got a lot of typical ice cream sandwich stuff here to look at. We're not going to go through all of it. Let's go back to the home screen and jump into the app tray. And the app tray, Motorola kept it pretty much stock, which is something we always like to see. So we've got the sort of paginated app tray that when you get all the way to the right, it jumps to the next tab here, which is widgets. And from here, of course, we can tap and drag a widget to the home screen. No resizing of widgets here, which isn't stock functionality anyway in ice cream sandwich, but some third-party launchers have it, just keeping it simple. This is very familiar, so you can add a variety of shortcuts to this kind of nice-looking, actually, quick dial widget that you can move around, but of course you can't resize as mentioned. We get a choice of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 home screens. No more, no less. You can't do any pinch to zoom or really home screen management. And from here we can also look at the multitask UI, but first let's jump into the camera, get some more programs into memory. And let's see what they did, what Motorola did with the camera app. It's definitely not stock ice cream sandwich. So over here, oh, that's a really fast way to toggle between camera and the camcorder. Not as fast or as intuitive as the HTC Sense camera, which puts the video recording and the photo button right on the same screen. We can flip to the front-facing camera here. Oh, hi, how you doing? That's a beautiful shot. And from here, we can do a bunch of effects. It has 1080p resolution, of course, and so on and so forth. Oh, that's really cool. Does that go halfway? Oh, no, it's either out or in. That would be cool if you can kind of select how far out it goes. Okay, let's go back to the home screen. There's a little bit of lag still. As you can see, I pressed the home screen button. Maybe we can recreate it. Go back into the camera app, bring this around. Okay, press the home button. Yeah, there's still a little bit of lag here, which is kind of to be expected, unless you're running Jelly Bean, really. It definitely feels a lot faster than Gingerbread, at least. So let's press on the home button and see the multitask UI. Kind of got that animation there. And of course, if you absolutely despise animations, you can go into Display. And is there an animation setting here? No, it's actually in development. Sometimes they keep it out of there. So we can go to Developer Options, and we can go to Window Animation Scale, Animation Off, Transition Off, and now things are a little bit faster. That's a really good tip for any device running ice cream sandwich. Turn off the animations. If we go into the multitask list, it still animates a little bit regardless of whether you choose that. And you can swipe things off the screen. Let's jump into the browser real quick, see if there are any changes. So far, it looks relatively fluid. Okay, so it wants to go on a Wi-Fi network. So far, this looks like the stock ice cream sandwich web browser, and we can confirm that in a minute. Let's go to Pocketnow.com. Keyboard also looks kind of stock ice cream sandwich, but the keys are actually a little bit taller. on them. So it might be familiar to some. So we'll go to mobile site. Right now we're over 4G LTE, so we've got a Wi-Fi-like connection basically. It's quite fast around here. So switch to the desktop view. See what it's like panning around a complex web page. And we've got our tab management here. Again, this is stock ice cream sandwich. We'll go into the settings in the browser and see, yep, it's got the labs, it's got the quick controls. This is the stock ice cream sandwich browser, which is great because it's pretty good. So you get those quick controls. See how fast it goes in the landscape. Okay, so that wasn't that fast. Let's move quickly around the page. A little bit of lag when you first give it a lot of input. Who knows? Maybe that's by design. Let's pinch to zoom. A little crazy here with how it just did that. And I'm not really overwhelming this, but if I just move up, it lags. Okay, it's good there. Yeah, so, you know, this is definitely a step up from where it was before. The Droid RAZR was always kind of fast, but a little bit laggy, and now it's just a little bit better. At least it's got the ice cream sandwich stuff, like the improved app drawer and better notifications, and the multitask UI, and all of those other things. So a relatively good upgrade. You know, if I was on Verizon, I'd definitely be interested in getting Jelly Bean on my Galaxy Nexus. It's got a higher res display, it's faster with Jelly Bean, it's much faster, and that's a great device. But of course, if you've got a Droid RAZR already, there's no reason not to upgrade to Ice Cream Sandwich. It's an over-the-air update, and it's really easy to do. So that was a quick look at Ice Cream Sandwich here on the Droid RAZR. This is actually the Droid RAZR MAXX. It's got the bigger battery, but they're both the same in terms of performance. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, and thanks for watching. That's it for now.